It's Reverend Eagle Condemns Man, baby. I know you've been looking to hear from Reverend Eagle today. Reverend Eagle been very, 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 very busy. And right now we want to focus on what is the right side of reality. What is reality in the city of Janesville, in the state of Wisconsin, in the United States of America, when we got law enforcement officials who have not officiated right? They have not. It's Reverend Eagle Condemns Man hitting you with that daily snot. They have not official in the officialness of life right. See guilt versus confight. 6, 5, 8, fed third at 82 and 83. Reverend Eagle Condemns Man, he calling them on it. He's standing on it. And Reverend Eagle say no law enforcement official. Not Victoria Bailey, not no Bailey. And shout out to Bailey. Reverend Eagle say he out here working, right? See guilt versus confight. Reverend Eagle say he working, right? He working, right? Shout out to Romans doing their thing under the First Amendment. Is it approved? It's the wiring. Reverend Eagle say it's the wiring of approved of the code. He just want to know it's Reverend Eagle Condemns Man. We trying to figure out if law enforcement official has officiated right. A lot of us ain't gonna make it to the airport. Reverend Eagle stay at the airport. He in an island of his own. What do you mean, Reverend Eagle Condemns Man? Well, we got the bus that ain't up to code. We got so many things that ain't up to code. Reverend Eagle Condemns Man don't know what to do on the show right now. It's just so much work to do. But we taking on the city of Janesville. See something, say something campaign. Reverend Eagle say he's saying something and he's seeing something. Reverend Eagle out here working, keep working beyond work, but work wasn't work, and we still working, right? 2 Timothy, 2nd book, 15th verse, study the word, divide it rightly and show thyself approved unto God according to thy work in the land. It's Reverend Eagle Condemns Man, the best pastor you ever heard speak with a human tongue. We in the city of Janesville, we on Center Avenue, and we taking on Romans gas station, right? We taking on the train station, right? We're taking on law enforcement official. And shout out to you, baby. It's nighttime. It's Reverend Eagle Condemns Man playing with your mind. Reverend Eagle say he think he can take on. We got people on bike. Reverend Eagle say he think he can take on all the engineers in town. All the law enforcement official and stand on it, right? See guilt versus confight. We got caught up in a situation where we was playing games. What we was doing was fake process. And Reverend Eagle want to shout out the eviction notice he just got today. A lot of people happy about it. But eviction got a process to it. And it must be followed. And Reverend Eagle say traffic control is something that must be followed under the First Amendment. It must come back approved. Is this approved? We got a train operating just to the left, not the right. Not a right is city property, but the left kick in. And why the city and the railroad company ain't combined to keep the public safe? Who the auditors in the city of Janesville, the state of Wisconsin, United States of America, county of Rock? Reverend Eagle want to let the people know he done a show. He done a show about Victoria Bailey. Now, he in Beloit, he on Hall Avenue, and we know what goes on and we know what don't go on, because Reverend Eagle don't never want to be associated with snitching on nobody he might got some dirt on. So stop, rookies. It's not like that. It's kind of different. We uphold the criminal code. We got this thing called the criminal code. If we selling dope, if we committing cyber crimes, if we engaged in prostitution, if we engaged in blue collar crime, white collar crime, green collar crime, orange collar crime, but we engage in any crime, Reverend Eagle say he don't support it, but he gonna pray for you Hopefully one day you can get out of that tribulation and elevate now and see God for what he really is. A lot of us don't study nature, and that's why we can't see God. We got to get past the flesh. And Reverend Eagle say, when you get past the flesh, then you see skin and bone. But then after the bone evaporate now, we in the valley of dry bones now. Ezekiel 37 take us to the valley of dry bones. We got a valley, the bones dry. Bones real dry. And Reverend Eagle say he don't like to do no snitching, but he got to give you the tissue. They say Reverend Eagle condemns, man, what the lawyer, he wasn't a pastor, he wasn't nobody. And is that really reality? Is that opposite of reality? Is Reverend Eagle condemns, man, a lawyer? Is Reverend Eagle condemns, man, a pastor? Is Reverend Eagle condemns, man, the best gangster you ever heard speak the word of God? And who is God? Who is Jesus Christ, our Lord, our Savior, our Master? Well, 2 Timothy, second book, verse 5 will get you in the loop. Now, there's only one mediator between man and God. His name is Jesus Christ, our Lord, our Savior, our Master. And shout out to Mr. Splash Car Wash as they splash it now, 7:49 p.m., 49.1 degrees outside. They got a new tile program. Come on in and ask them about it. And what does the tile program consist of? They got new jobs. Now, text 5466 to 31063. Reverend Eagle say he play Monopoly when he come outside. He don't know nothing else because he lost 50 million coin. And now he say he taking on the auditors who had audit, right? From 1987 statutory authority all the way to 2023. They kept approving it. Kept approving it and kept approving it. And Reverend Eagle say he shout out to Beloit Police Department. He love them. You know, they got his baby there. Baby out here trying to take care of business, earn a living for herself and her future family. But Reverend Eagle say he might got another idea. If we can think right now, it's Reverend Eagle condemns man, see guilt versus conflict. We got a bus lane, and isn't a bus stop right there. It's just going. It's Reverend Eagle condemns, man. We out here. Traffic control is the reason. We got some survey marks out, and shout out to Sweet Tea. Reverend Eagle say he really don't want to blow your mind, but his mind was blown. He ran into a law enforcement official. She say she want to hang out with Reverend Eagle. Reverend Eagle say he was rich. He thinking about living in mansions and countries. Not Janesville, not Beloit, not, we trying to go far distance. We trying to, and Reverend Eagle say the Beloit Police Department had ran up on him so cold. How you doing tonight, Mr. Eagle? I'm excellent. I'm beyond excellent, if that's a word. I'm feeling beautiful. I'm feeling wonderful. I'm feeling gorgeous. I'm feeling beyond description of words. I'm feeling good. Euphoria is what I'm feeling. I'm seeing money. A lot of people ain't seeing like me. They think they still gonna outsmart me and outdo me in court. But Reverend Eagle say he got sad tribulation for the people. We see the Janesville Transit bus turning right, and right when they turn, Reverend Eagle got the survey mark out for us. So right when they turn, it should be you coming on railroad property, but it's still city property. So city and train need to work together under the First Amendment for public safety, but people just ain't been seeing right. It's Reverend Eagle condemns massive guilt versus conflict. We see a lot of officers out here, they caught up in it. Non-stop defense. Well, the defense of the public. Well, this is part of defense of the public too. We're trying to preserve life. It's Reverend Eagle condemns man, the king of strife. So Reverend Eagle say he don't want to snitch on no criminal. Never. Do whatever you got to do, but now we got to have transparency in the kingdom. We got some criminals that's so tied in with the police, it's beyond description of corruption. So Reverend Eagle say he had to speak about police corruption. He got to speak about artificial intelligence. He got to speak about public safety. He got to speak about so many things. And he gonna use these props out here is what we got. We got props. We gonna put on the people tonight and show them why we need to get it up to city code. And Reverend Eagle say he snitch on companies because guilt versus conflict. 658 gives us that right to audit any business that ever said they was business that was functioning as business with a tax ID number. So Reverend Eagle say he see pedestrians walking by every day. We got a new survey mark, though we might can make it safe. So Reverend Eagle say he want to be safe when he talk to the police. It's beautiful that you might like Eagle, but Eagle got so much dirt on the dirty people that if he see and they see a sight of Reverend Eagle, condensed man keep talking to police. Think Reverend Eagle, condensed man working for the police, but then Reverend Eagle got a police. He might got his eye on if she understand prophecy and what God say in communication, because we got caught up in a situation where the supervisors at the station may have been misguiding that sheep. And Reverend Eagle say he never want that for Victoria Bailey, any woman that's trying to be strong, upright, independent, fearless, bold, bodacious, beautiful, and never codependent on a man, because God said he the only source that you really need. You don't need no other man's approval if you want to get to higher elevations. And we got a lot of people stuck at the station. They ain't gonna never make it out the station. They're gonna die at the station. And Reverend Eagle say, hold on, we can get you out the station for a minute. You got a career, law enforcement official, so you got a background, a policy, processes. You understand people's rights. So Reverend Eagle say he know the right to the train station. He ain't gonna never damage no property because he ain't got a dime to pay him. So, but he also, in the midst of telling them in the most brilliant way now that man have ever seen with a human tongue, that we can take this beyond artificial intelligence, but we need artificial intelligence to get a human something to do so we can go to other countries. 501c this thing, put a mission statement behind this thing, put a faith-based free exercise clause behind this thing we doing. Thompson versus Home, 809 Fed 3rd at 376. Give us the right as Christians to go anywhere. We can go everywhere and say how good God is, but we want to make sure the public always safe. So Reverend Eagle say he run up on a situation where he think he outsmarted law enforcement official, because law enforcement official so behind the time on, oh my, city code. And Reverend Eagle, he just don't talk it. He live it out. He show evidence of the things he say. He say 1987. So we got a bright idea. We trying to get law enforcement officials at the station, but those that want to die in the station working for the retirement pen, that's okay. It's traditionally not beautiful, wonderful, and gorgeous that you want to do that. But Reverend Eagle said, you want to be a trillionaire, millionaire, billionaire, want to go to new countries and just go and walk around with your phone in your hand and telling people, well, that ain't safe. You got, how you gonna get to that? What is this anyway? I mean, what do we have here? Like, what is it? I mean, what is it? So we got a free exercise clause right under Thompson versus Home. We can go on any business, but then guilt versus conflict, the combination. It's like when Jacob wrestled with Genesis 32, he wrestled with him. He had to, nobody believed in what you saw. So Reverend Eagle say he don't believe it. He's shocked. It's blown his imagination that in the city of Janesville, we got so many illustrations from 1987 guiding the sheep as we talk about public safety and lawyers lawyering right. So did your lawyer right? Is you got enough money in your kingdom under public safety, traffic control division? What's traffic? Stop, because we walking around with the phone. Where we at? We on Center Avenue, Centerway, and West Court Street. There's Center Avenue, Centerway, and West Court Street. Where we at? We come outside, we check to see if the buttons work. It's more beautiful, delicate, and wonderful. It's gorgeous, actually. It's a beautiful event. So Reverend Eagle say he don't understand why Victoria Bailey want to play with the gun and all other officers want to play with the gun, and lest they like being in possession of the gun. It's a sick lexicon. Reverend Eagle condemns, man, the best human pastor with a tongue is sick. So you see a lot of law enforcement officials at the station. They want more money, but under the First Amendment, they didn't study this type of money. And Reverend Eagle say we got the train station is exempt, it's marked on the grass, but it ain't in the concrete. And that's from 1987. That's a 1987 thing. That's 1987. So nobody at the station, no law enforcement official, no chief, no fire chief, no politician, no president, no expert, maybe had thought that a YouTube auditor. What is a YouTube auditor? Well, Reverend Eagle say he's a lawyer, non-accredited. He's a pastor for God. And he's a YouTube auditor. And when he audit on your property, he gonna show you why it ain't up to code, and he gonna use his free exercise clause, and he gonna use guilt versus confight 658 Fed 3rd at 82 and 83. Any business with a tax ID number that get federal funding that just operate as functioning. So Reverend Eagle say we out here working, and we want to know why under the First Amendment we still under 1987 authority. It's sick when we could have the humans come out here and just paint. I mean, literally now, people. Let's break it all the way down. We need all kind of people working. All kind. We like people to paint. We like people to put stuff in the ground. We like people to think and read books and be lawyers, and we ain't got enough lawyers in town. So Reverend Eagle say he don't see no lawyers out here doing what he do. He don't see no pastors out here doing what we do. And Reverend Eagle say he on a mission for traffic control in the year 2023, 24, 25 to get it safe, to illustrate what should be illustrated. So Reverend Eagle say he trying to hand you the tissue tonight. See guilt versus confight. 658 Fed 3rd at 82 and 83. We got a bright idea. We trying to get the humans out of the station, but in the station, but out of the station. Out of the stationary monies we accepting. Like, how much is your life worth? So, say, Reverend Eagle condemns, man, how much you suing for? I'm suing 100 million each claim. Next lawsuit, 100 billion. Next lawsuit, 100 trillion each claim. 100 zillion each claim. Shout out to Theo, but Reverend Eagle say he got a bright idea. He got a bright idea. It's called public safety. Under the First Amendment, Reverend Eagle say he ain't seen too many pastors, too many auditors, too many people coming out here working. Right. The traffic off. But who would dare say the traffic off? Unless they was educated and trained to know that the traffic off. So we got locomotive operating from two parts of the track prior to a human who know about this coming out here placing a cone on the property. We had nothing to mark off the terrain. We want to mark off the terrain. We want to make sure you ain't in front of locomotive. We want to see some new signs. We thinking we should put them in the front. We thinking we should put them in the back. But then Reverend Eagle say he got another bright idea. So stop, rookies. Stop. We got a bright idea for you. Reverend Eagle, he king of the idea. He under the First Amendment, he say public safety is what he working for tonight. He got a bright idea. We see that light right there, red. We We can put some lights right here. Just have some blinking lights right here. Make sure we operate under cautionary protocols, processes, and we're respecting your rights under the First and 14th Amendment. Any amendment where you might become demonically possessed and run in front of the train. We want to see some light bulbs, different colors, and the hazard. We want to put the yellow there. We see the yellow there. We see that yellow on the steel plate. We see the red. We see traffic. Reverend Eagle say he want to see no U-turn signs right here. We could bust a U right here. But we can't. But we can. Stop. Let's lock it in, rookies. We gotta know. Stop, rookies. We in it. Reverend Eagle Condensed Man explaining why he the best traffic control engineer that could ever be a surveyor. He fantasized about these things so long while he was in prison, reading books about it. So while he was reading books about it, trying to bring out good ideas in his imagination, saying he got a $50 million opportunity, we had some other humans who say, no, you will never prevail and your lawsuit ain't gonna never work, but we trying to see true ordained prophecy. Would you or would you not prefer to walk around with your phone and go to different countries and audit their traffic control, or would you rather put your life on the line? And Reverend Eagle say he created a show strictly for law enforcement officials. Every time he do for law enforcement officials to get us to think about public safety, not defense. All the time. Sometimes we just got to let a human be a human, and then they can teach us something. So Reverend Eagle said we're going to walk it in real slow. We see the light bulbs doing their thing, and then we see no warning sign. We no yield to pedestrian. We got to stop, but we ain't seeing nothing about the railroad here. Where the railroad come in then, and then we got to get back to the light bulb, and then we got to think. Reverend Eagle said we ain't even thinking right. The traffic was all off. We got a lot locomotive operating from the first part of the track, so we got a cone there now. So you can't run in front of the train. We got some people out here going through so much. Not saying Reverend Eagle will, he would never do it. He got too much to live for, and he got prophecy that's unrevealed. Do you understand? Reverend Eagle say he got prophecy unrevealed by God. He got a dream, and Reverend Eagle want to focus on it since he got a little time, but let's get some flashes right here. Like we got at school. Yes, little flashes and precautionary signs is, please don't run in front of the train. We never want you to intentionally run in front of the train. Don't run in front of the train, and please don't bust this U-turn you can make. Don't do that. Don't do that. Reverend Eagle say, please don't bust a U-turn from here. And we got a human on bike. We never want to see this. We never want to see this when we see the new construction go up. We hurt by this. We offended by this, actually, but whose property is it? It's railroad property, but is it railroad property? It's from 1987 statutory authority, so the humans finally understanding that they could challenge it. Well, I want to challenge your authority. You can't issue me no fine, no warning, no nothing. But then we got, under the First Amendment, some new situation we got to lock in. We got the second part of the locomotive operating on the track. So Reverend Eagle say he a lawyer too. So what he do on his show, he teach about public safety, trying to get the lawyers who approve it. And shout out to my dead rat. She's still here. And speaking of dead rats, Reverend Eagle, keep getting chased by the rats. They won't leave him alone. Pulling their pants down and all kind of things. I'm working, baby. I don't want to play in your tail. I don't want to drink your blood. That's all it is, rookies. That's all it is, exchanging body fluids, drinking blood, and why I want to drink your blood. God said I should work right now, so that's what I'm doing. A lot of people just can't understand, Reverend Eagle, unless a pastor, a lawyer, a YouTube auditor, a real land surveyor, engineer, tech. So we got a survey marking just yonder. We got a survey marking here yonder. So in 2024, we got it safe from right here. We got it safe from right here. It's safer than safe, but is it safe? No law enforcement official has come to audit it because they wasn't educated and trained to audit it. Reverend Eagle said he was. No lawyer has sat in the prison with people who committed murders and raped babies and putting all legal protection on it and worship the Bible with these people. Hold on, I don't care what you did. I'm looking past your flesh. I'm going to give you new opportunity. So Reverend Eagle say he's trying to get the people new opportunity. We had a little tribulation, but you can never outsmart Reverend Eagle. So we got the summary judgment in. It's judging right. It's Reverend Eagle condemns Mass E guilt versus Confight. We on Wisconsin and Southern now Railroad property. We doing all of this. Free money we could spend, but a lot of lawyers, a lot of law students, a lot of criminal justice students. And shout out to Black Hawk, criminal justice degree program, all criminal justice degree programs, but we got to teach the people a little bit more about being off the right to audit. They need to learn how to write this stuff up because then they can elect to do what Reverend Eagle do. Work to solicit funds for the city, the community on which they live. They could transparently be out here working, hey, under 2023 railroad. And Reverend Eagle can show you a 2023 railroad at any given time. It's gonna look way better than this rookie. Under real audit. So Reverend Eagle say he's a real auditor. So we on railroad property now. We stumbling on. There's no warning you coming on railroad property from here to there. There's no safety, speed transition. There's nothing. But this is from 1987. But Reverend Eagle wrong. So Reverend Eagle wrong, right? And shout out to 96.1 Rock, but Reverend Eagle wrong. Because he educated. Because he can come out here and talk about these things. Eagle wrong. We got proof to allegation. Reverend Eagle say this and this two different colors, right? Reverend Eagle condemns Mass E guilt versus Confight. So Reverend Eagle trying to teach law enforcement officials. Hold on now. It's two aspects to this. One aspect is 18-month, 24-month programs where you can get the gun, you can go out there and protect the public, and we know the book of Isaiah now say, in these last and evil days now, these last and evil days, so many unprecedented events going to occur that we don't know what's going to happen, but on the other side of physical life now, we got a reservation from God. The book of John 14, 1-6, and we really need your service because the humans out here demonically possessed, but they don't understand their level of possession. So we got demonically possessed humans in the midst of those who saved. And then we got those in the middle who never get kissed from God because they don't never come out here and work for God. But they say they believe in God. And they do a lot of vain lip confession. They do a lot of vain lip confession, but Reverend Eagle say he gonna walk it out slow with you because he upset. He got a little audio. Oh, we got plenty of audio rookies. We in it. Shout out to Rock 96.1, 101.1 WFAW and Floors for Less. But Reverend Eagle say he wanna really show you what an auditor should do. And he really want Victoria Bailey and all the Beloit police cops who come bless the Eagle with their presence. He felt the Holy Spirit. He felt good in their presence. He felt safe, but a lot of humans ain't gonna like that part of Eagle. They just ain't ready for that part of Eagle. We want to break it all the way down to you. We gonna walk it in real slow. They just ain't ready for that part of Eagle. They just, hold on, you with the police now, so you gonna tell on me. You gonna tell on me. You know all the dirt I did. You turn out you want to be with a cop, and we know when people get cops and they want to make big bucks and they want it. No. Reverend Eagle ain't thinking like that. Reverend Eagle thinking about teaching the woman how to own mansions and travel to different countries and get out the police station and these type of things. We want to own the station. We want to really have the officers working for us. We don't want to work for them. They work for us. We rich. We beyond rich. It's Reverend Eagle condensed man, and Reverend Eagle saying we beyond rich because we see traffic control sign, but at no time do we see a yield to pedestrian sign or yield to a person with a disability sign or please don't run in front of the locomotives as they operating sign. So we walking it in slow. We at the railroad. We bumping, we dumping, we doing what we need to do. We teaching, right? Reverend Eagle say law official, they love to be wrong, but they love to be right. So we been in it. I mean, Reverend Eagle said it don't take all this time to prove that he was who he was, but if we in it, we in it. And Reverend Eagle say he don't give a damn how long it take. He'll come out here homeless and do shows every day until he get his point across. He want Victoria Bailey educated to the most highest level of education only because she came and checked on him. Are you okay? You want to hang out? So we hanging out. Watch me. Watch how I walk these boys in real slow. Watch how I do it not only to the traffic control engineers, surveyors, fire chiefs and all the chiefs and politicians and U.S. senators and congressmen and all the people who say they love you. Don't nobody love you like Reverend Eagle. Nobody. Don't nobody love you, baby. I'm Reverend Eagle condensed man. So we supposed to have been in mansion by now, but the humor could not get enough of the show. So we gonna keep him there. We gonna keep him there. So we got a left, we got two straights, and we got a right turn on it. Stay there. Stay in there like booty hair.